The Insta360 Twin Edition. What can we say? It's small, it's waterproof, it shoots great looking footage, and it's got one of the best mobile apps that we ever come across.
But is it perfect? Stick around and we're going to talk you through our first day shooting with this little gem. The first thing we noticed was that in order to shoot good 360 footage, you need the invisible selfie stick.
It's not included.
It's a mystery why they do not include it in the package,
Why
the
is it
twin
not
package.
included? It's kind of useless without it, because in order to get that drone-like look, you need the selfie stick.
Yeah.
And if you're holding a 360 camera, you get 180 degrees of fingers.
Yeah.
You gotta include it in the deal.
But, I mean, you can buy it.
You can buy it.
$25. And this is what this video is all about. Do you need to buy the invisible Insta selfie stick?
We're gonna find out.
On our walk around town, we loved how easy it was to shoot on the go footage. The footage was very smooth and the stabilization was good. I love using the mobile app. I actually find it very easy, and I'm not an editor of video content. So my favorite thing about this 360 footage is that it's capturing everything. And so you don't have to worry about where the camera is pointing. You just go and you shoot it. And afterwards, you get to frame it how you want your audience to see. I love that.
There is one thing worth saying here that doesn't always get mentioned. That is that getting the footage from your camera to your device, it's like watching paint dry.
In slow motion.
It takes long. We found it to be about a 5:1 ratio, which means for a 5-minute clip it can take you up to half an hour to download that footage from the camera to your device. And that's before you start editing.
Yeah, so this camera is definitely not something you're going to use to shoot long clips. Perfect for short little cutaway clips, and essentially a B-roll beast.
Once the footage is downloaded, it is very straightforward and easy to use the mobile app. There's also a desktop app, but we found the mobile app to be really innovative and fun.
Yeah.
There are features on the app called Stories, where you watch a video, they teach you how to shoot it. You shoot it just like that, you press a button, and it uses an algorithm
Spits out.
to create that look for you. Super fun to use.
Very cool.
But once again, the processing time makes it a buzzkill. Color grading, reframing, cutting, and adding music to your clip is straightforward in the mobile app. Considering the size and the quality of the footage of this camera, we can definitely see ourselves using this on all our adventures and road trips.
Here are the top 5 reasons why we love this camera.
The size,
The stabilization and quality of the footage.
the ease of use of the mobile app,
The fact that you're shooting 360 means you never miss a shot.
and that it's waterproof. And here are the top 5 things that we don't love so much.
Processing time.
The desktop app. That's just not on par with the fun nature of the mobile app.
The limited low light capabilities of the camera.
And the fact that on day 1, this little door that makes the unit waterproof broke off. It has to be said that after I wrote to Insta, they immediately sent me a replacement door free of charge. Their customer service is next level.
And last but not least, the fact that you do not get the Insta invisible selfie stick with your 360 camera.
Gotta have a selfie stick, we need a selfie stick!
Or do we?
That's actually the point of this video. We wanted to find out if you really need to buy the additional invisible Insta360 selfie stick. And the answer is...
No!
You don't. We used this incredibly old and very ugly selfie stick.
Yeah.
So ugly and so old that you were glad that it disappears. But it wasn't the stick. It was actually the stitching line between the two lenses that made the stick disappear. So you can still use any old selfie stick and it will do the trick.
Yeah, you must just remember to keep the stick and the camera perfectly aligned.
Well, since we are still newbies with this camera and enjoying our first few days,
Yeah.
I'm sure there are lots of experienced people out there shooting on this camera. And if you have any tips or tricks for us, let us know in the comment section.
We'd love to hear from you. The Insta360.
Okay, here we go. You're also in the shot.
Ah. I'm reading my long paragraph. I'm like, oh, I have to talk next. Okay. Smack yourself again, boy.
Okay, bam! That didn't really hurt. Yeah. So we just got the Insta360 Twin Edition. We thought we'd take it for a drive around town and see if we can get some nice test shots.
The first thing we noticed was to shoot 360, you really do need a selfie stick to get that beautiful drone footage, you know, that feeling of a floating camera.
Drone-like shots.
Yeah, the drone-like shots. And it's a mystery why they don't include the Insta invisible selfie stick with your twin edition camera.
What is that all about?
I don't know. Because you can't actually use the 360 in your hand. You'll never be able to use it in your hand.
So if you hold it like this,
yeah.
you've
So
got fingers.
yeah, so it's
your
almost like it's a must-have. So if you have the 360 camera, they should not be selling it without their selfie stick. So anyway, we've got it. We don't have the Insta360 invisible selfie stick.
But what we do have is
our very own generic cheap skate.
the cheapest.
No, it's not the cheapest. This is you after all.
It's probably it's close. It's close. It's probably one of the cheapest.
Is this the one we got in Peru? No.
This one's from China.
I pooed.
Well, that should explain it for you. So, we used our iPod selfie stick, and we're going to tell you about it later. We're going to tell you about it right now. It disappeared. Turns out...
Bam! We just got everything. You don't need to watch anymore.
Okay. How about I say... Oh, what do you say now?
Practice.